One thing I've noticed in the women who find my work is that they're usually not at the beginning. They've already done a lot, they've gone inward, they've reflected, they've journaled, they've done therapy, they've done coaching, they've looked at their patterns from every angle. And honestly, a lot of them are incredibly self aware. They can tell you exactly what happened in childhood. They can explain why they react the way they do. They can name the pattern while they're in it. And yet, something still isn't landing. Their life still isn't reflecting the level of inner work they've done. And I think this is where a lot of women accidentally stay stuck for years. Because they keep assuming, I must need to heal more. And I really want to say something that might feel a little provocative, but I think it's important. At some point, more healing is not always the answer. At some point, what you need is calibration. And there's a difference. Because healing often asks, what happened to me? What hurt me? What do I need to feel or process? And that work can be so valid, so necessary, so important. But calibration asks a different kind of question. It asks, what am I still available for now? What am I still tolerating? What is my life still organized around? What version of me is my reality still calibrated to? That is a very different conversation. And I think this is where advanced women can feel such deep frustration because they know they're not who they used to be anymore. They know they've changed. And yet, their relationships still feel off. Their environment still feels wrong. Their standards still collapse under pressure. Their life still hasn't fully reorganized around the woman they've become. And so they think, maybe I still have one more layer to heal. Maybe. But often, no. Often, what's actually happening is that there's a gap between your awareness and your embodiment. A gap between what you know and what you are still living. And that is not always healed through more processing. Sometimes that gets shifted through much cleaner discernment, stronger standards, more honest self-responsibility, and a willingness to stop negotiating with what you already know is no longer for you. That's calibration. It's not about endlessly circling your pain. It's about refining your life, your choices, your standards, your emotional responses, your energetic availability, until your reality actually starts matching the woman you've already become. And I think that's such an important distinction because so many women are not broken. They're not behind. They're not healed enough. They're just at a different phase now. A phase where the work is less about understanding themselves and more about becoming unavailable for what no longer fits. And honestly, that's the phase I'm most interested in. If you feel like you've done the work, but your life still hasn't fully caught up yet, that's exactly where my work begins.